Come to a standing position to begin. We'll have the feet hip width apart, feet are parallel, knees are going to be soft, finding our way into mountain pose. Start by shifting your weight forward into the toes and then back into the heels. Just feeling your weight shift throughout the foot, noticing how that feels through the ankles, how that affects your balance, how that affects the rest of your body. Maybe rock a little from side to side. Making your way back to center, finding equal weight distribution throughout the toes, throughout the feet, and then find a firm stance and a strong foundation here. Think about gripping your mat with your toes, feeling the arches lift slightly. Maybe you feel them engage. Think about pulling that energy up through the shins, the calves, gently lifting the kneecaps, but not locking the knees. We've still got a slight bend in them. Quads lift, belly draws in, lifting up through the sternum, the throat, the neck, reaching up through the crown of the head, finding this length and engagement, and then relax the shoulders down. Pause here, feel this strength, feel this stability. Take one more deep breath. And exhale to relax, and just notice the difference between when you're engaged and really focused and intentionally standing in mountain pose versus just how we tend to stand on a day-to-day basis. Grab your block if you have it. You'll take it and place it on the long, narrow side between your thighs. So your feet may come a little bit closer together. That's perfectly fine. Your objective is to make sure that the block does not fall. Bring your hands to your hips or have something nearby to help you balance, like a chair or a wall. Bend into the knees. I want you to shift your weight forward into the toes. Lift your heels and then drop the heels. Squeeze the block, push the floor down as you straighten the legs. And again, bend the knees, shift your weight forward, lift the heels, drop the heels down, straighten the legs. One more time. Heels lift, drop the heels, and stand up. Adding on from here, bend the knees, shift your weight forward, lift the heels up. Squeeze the block as you straighten the legs, heels stay lifted. Lower the heels down with control. Two more this way. Bend the knees. Lift the heels. Straighten the legs. Lower them down with control. One more time. Lift the heels. Straighten the legs. Lower down. Reverse. Lift the heels up. Legs are straight. Heels stay lifted. Bend the knees. Keep squeezing the block. Knees stay bent, drop the heels, and straighten the legs. Two more. Lift the heels, bend the knees, drop the heels, straighten the legs. One more time. Lift the heels, bend the knees, drop the heels, and straighten the legs. Go ahead and take your block out. Shake out the legs. Notice how they feel after they've engaged and activated. And then you'll place your block right in front of you. Turn so that the length of your foot can probably, maybe, hopefully fit along the block. You're going to step onto the block. Your opposite leg, so my left leg, will just kind of be dangling off to the side. This is another good place to have something to hold on to for balance. What I want you to do is start to let the leg dangle. Let it sweep forward and back. Now, as this is moving, you may find that your balance is challenged. What you will also likely find is that your weight may be collapsing into this right hip. So rather than sitting into the hip, let's push against the block. So slight bend in the standing leg, push up. So you lengthen up through here, especially through the hip crease, rather than compressing. We'll add some added strength and stability for that standing leg. Swing the leg forward and back. Maybe add some circles. Check in with that right hip. Make sure you're not collapsing into it. And then start to make your movement a little bit smaller. Finding some stillness. Right leg is probably working really hard. Carefully step off the block with both feet and then notice if your left leg feels a little bit longer than the right. Or just notice if they feel different at all. It should, because what we're doing is working with gravity to help traction through the hip and open it up, while also building some strong strength and balance on the standing leg. Let's take that to the other side. So stand on the block with your left foot, step on up, let the right leg dangle, start to find some movement. Make sure you're not sitting into the left hip, keep pushing against the floor and against the block. Maybe circle it around. Keep breathing. Check in with that hip. Should feel the leg working. And then start to make your movement a little bit smaller. Gradually returning back to center before carefully releasing, stepping off the block. Hopefully the legs feel a little more even now. Notice how they feel. Should feel like they've been worked pretty well. You can place your block off to the side for now. And we'll stand and face the long edge of the mat. Hands are going to be on the hips again. Step into the left leg, keep a bend in the leg, circle the right knee up and around. Do that again for 2, 3, and 4. Pause, reverse for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step off to the right, plant the foot, lift the left knee up, circle it out for 1, 2, 3, 4, change directions, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant the left foot down, step out. You're kind of in the side lunge here. Place your right hand to your left thigh. Open the left arm, twist. Unwind, shift over to the right, press the hips back. Open the right arm, twist. Unwind, come back to center. Both feet turn so that they're parallel to the short edges of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips. Hinge forward, come into a fold, stretching the legs out. After all that work that they've just done in a short period of time, relax through the head and the neck. Lift up halfway, bring your hands to your hips, push down through your feet, and then slowly come up to stand. Step or hop the feet together, and you'll turn and face the short edge of your mat. And we'll kind of continue through this theme of circling through the hip and working on balance. So standing on your right leg, slight bend in the standing leg. I want you to draw the left knee up. Now start to circle the leg back. I'm going to turn my knee in here. Leg is bending behind me, and then start to bend the right knee a little bit deeper, sink down into the single leg squat. Push down through the right foot to come up, circle the leg around, rotate the knee so it's parallel, or you can even open it so it's rotating out. So it's kind of circling in, circling back like that. Try that again. Sweep it back, turn the knee in, tuck the knee behind the right leg, sink down into a squat, come back up, rotate through the hip and the knee, bring it in front. Let's do that 2 more times. Sweep it back and around. Squat down, lift up and in front. 1 more time, sweep it back. Tuck the left knee behind the right. Bring it up and circle it in front. Good. Go ahead and release. Shake the leg out. Right foot and ankle. We're really working there. Let's switch to the other side. So standing on the left leg, you've got that slight bend in the knee the whole time, except for when you make the knee bend a little bit deeper. Right knee comes in front. Start to circle the leg back. Right hip and knee will rotate in. Tuck the right knee behind the left. Sink down a little bit deeper. Press back up, right leg lifts behind you, circle it back around and in front, maybe open through the knee and the hip. 3 more times. Swing it back. Tuck it behind you. Lift it up and in front. You've got 2 more. Keep breathing. One more time. Bring it in front, carefully release, shake the legs out. We're done with those. Grab your block once again, transitioning to a warrior two. You'll step your feet wide apart facing the long edge of your mat. I'm going to turn my right toes out first, left toes continue to face forward. Place your block on the tall side to the inside of the right foot. Sink into the right knee, open up through the hip. Take the arms out, warrior two. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Now flip your right palm up, sweep it back, reverse warrior, keeping this bend in the front knee. Release through warrior two, lean over the right leg. Your forearm can come down to your thigh, or maybe you find your block. Using your right arm and elbow to keep the knee pressing back. Open the left arm, maybe take it over the ear for extended side angle. Keep the block where it is. Press down through your right foot. Come back up warrior two. Now straighten the right leg. Reach out over the right leg and then tilt over. Find the block once again, or your shin or your thigh, setting up for triangle pose. Roll the left shoulder open. Open through the chest. Reach the arm up. You can always look down toward the floor if this bothers your neck. From here, bring your hand to your hip. You're going to take your block with you this time. Bend into the right knee. We're shifting into half moon. So you're going to step your block in front of you and a little bit off to the side. So just beyond the top right corner of your mat. Shift your weight there. Plant the block. Shift your weight into this right leg, keeping a slight bend the whole time. And then lift the left leg up. Trying to open through the hip. Think about tucking the right glutes under to help you get this hip opening. Flex through the foot. Hand can stay on the hip. Maybe reach the arm up, opening your chest to the left. Hold here for 5. Breathe 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the right leg so you can step back to warrior two and then straighten the leg. We'll do all that on the other side. So rotate the right foot in, turn the left toes out. Place your block to the inside of the left foot. Sink into the left knee. Open the arms, warrior two. Flip the left palm up, sweep it back, reverse warrior. Release warrior two. Take your forearm to your thigh or hand to block. Right arm can reach up, maybe over the ear, extended side angle. Keep the block where it is. Push through the left foot. Come back up to warrior two and then straighten the left leg. Reach out over the leg. Tilt down. Find triangle pose on this side. Opening up through the right arm and the shoulder this time. Now bring your right hand to your hip, look down toward the block. This time your block is going to go, or you're stepping up to the back left corner of your mat. Bend into the left knee, start to shift your weight there. You can take a few little steps or just take one big step. Lift the right leg up. Right hip is opening, left hip is tucking under. Little bend in the left knee, open through the right arm. Or you can keep your hand to your hip. Stay here and breathe. We'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of this with control. Bend into the left knee. Step back, warrior two. Straighten the leg. Turn the feet in. Step or hop the feet together and shake the legs out. You can put your block off to the side. We'll take an inhale, reach the arms up. Grab onto your left wrist with your right hand. Step the feet a little wider apart. Take a nice side stretch. Come back up, switch your grip, lift up, bend to the left. Come on up. As you release your hands, cactus the arms, open the heart, sweep them down, roll the shoulders back a few times. We'll take one final breath in together. So inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale all the way out. And that is it for today. Great job. We will see you next time.